So glad we get to experience the most ironic Independence Day in American history. A MAGA insider says that all of Trump's claimed deals are pure theatrics with no basis in reality. What? That can't be true. Next thing you're gonna tell me is that air is like made of air or something. Patriotism isn't about building walls, punishing immigrants, cutting taxes for the rich, attacking the press, or dividing us by race and faith. True patriots don't pander to the divisiveness or hate. They work to confirm the we in we the people of the United States. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I think it's more patriotic to take care of your fellow Americans, as opposed to getting rid of a lot of Americans' healthcare just to increase ICE's budget and give tax breaks to millionaires and billionaires. They are not taking it well. Yay, it's cat turd. What would we do without these brain-dead MAGA shills in our videos? Republican Party, no. Democrat Party, no. American Party, no. MAGA, yes. If MAGA splits from the Republican Party, it will be the best thing the world can hope for. At least Cat Turd has been honest for once. He just admitted that MAGA are the true Renos in the Republican Party. They would need 2 or 3, I think. There's Republican and MAGA and dark MAGA nods, whose only dream is that humanity finds proof of oil on Mars. I really do think that the mythology, or cult-like leadership, of Donald Trump is the only thing that is holding a lot of this together. The question is, how long can that last? Edited to add, the other big question is, who, if anyone, can take his place? @Rap Jimmy Gomez is all of us right now. 48 hours, no sleep, just the crushing weight of what the Republicans did and the millions of people who will be impacted. I think after this election, no one can say that Republicans are pro-middle and working class. 'Cause I'm sorry bitch, Republicans just signed into law the worst budget bill in US history. That is literally doing a reverse Robin Hood. And despite the absolute shit show they've signed into law, they can't help but gloat. Because MAGA are the smug fascists. Who's ready for the deportation machine on steroids? Approximately 3% of undocumented immigrants have committed felonies. 40% of your immediate family have committed felonies. Aw, that was so sweet, Michael. Reasonable conservative is an oxymoron. Okay, buddy, so is dumbass liberal. And speaking of reasonable conservative being an oxymoron, Republicans sold the future of my generation for a fucking t-shirt. New reporting reveals that Republican holdouts on Trump's bill were swayed to vote yes after Trump gave them signed merch. I don't know about these guys, but I can't say I've ever had a desire to wear politicians I support around my crotch. The European mind could never comprehend. Yeah, I'm literally the gay guy that reads you your stuff, and yeah, this is gay as shit. They're using FEMA funds for alligator Auschwitz. Let me get this straight. Trump is using millions in FEMA shelter and services funds to build the cruel and unnecessary alligator Alcatraz immigrant detention facility? The cruelty is staggering. Trump stands around waiting for a military flyover that never comes, and Fox News cuts away. Don't worry, the military flyover is gonna come in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks, everyone. I've got a concept of a plan of the military flyover, and it's gonna come in 2 weeks. Well, hey Chad, if you guys prioritize facts over feelings, aka you're not MAGA, and want to support this gay guy reading stuff, you should totally press the subscribe button and share the video, pretty please. Hope you guys have a good day, and back to the video. MAGA rejoices as it strips 17 million US citizens of healthcare, basic services, and gave over $150 billion to the regime's loyal ICE secret police force. And billions of dollars in tax breaks to billionaires. Look at them smile and laugh. So fucking happy to destroy millions of lives. Great day for some fireworks. Fire emoji, fire emoji. What? You blowing up another rocket? The president defending using an anti-Semitic slur. He wanted to call them moneylenders with high rates. What? Reporter, one of the words you used is widely viewed as an anti-Semitic phrase. I've never heard it that way to me. It's someone who's a moneylender and high rates. You view it differently than me. I've never heard that. It's alright to call something or someone a slur because they do something he doesn't like, assumedly. Yeah, I'm sorry, Trump, you ain't beating the very obviously a massive fucking bigot accusations. There are a lot of words he's never heard of or understood. Compassion, empathy, moral compass, etc, etc. Whoa, there are words he knows among those. He knows oral and ass. Watch them start blaming Democrats when the bill starts taking full effect in 2027. They're 100% not fully rolling it out until the midterms specifically to say, look, the Dems got in and it all went bad. This is their fault, not ours. Then a bunch of dumbasses who don't even have any memory are gonna believe them and then vote for President Donald Trump again for his third term. It's insane what a masterful con job got pulled on these people. Millions of Americans set to lose health insurance as Trump bill passes the House. Actually, millions of illegals, that is. I don't know about you, as someone that's like pro-humanity in general, not just a country, I believe that anyone getting their healthcare taken away is an inexcusable theft of something they should have a right to. The Miami Herald reports rainfall seeped through the edges of the facility as the roofs and walls trembled. Drips leaked from above a doorframe and the water spread under poles hoisting the Florida and US flags. Yeah, I don't know about you, but building a facility in like 5 or 6 days to house thousands of people over multiple years might not have the best conditions. But hey, it's not like these fucking fascists are shooting for that, are they? I don't think anyone is prepared for what they just did with ICE. This is not a simple budget increase, it is an explosion, making ICE bigger than the FBI, US Bureau of Prisons, DEA and others combined. It is setting up to make what's happening now look like child's play, and people are still disappearing now. Well, yeah, you can't have an authoritarian regime without an insanely funded internal secret police, now can you? I've been thinking a lot about Murakowski's vote. It contains, in one action, so much that defines our pathetic political movement, that defines our pathetic political moment. Selfishness. I'm taking care of me and mine, so the rest of you can pound sand. Lack of accountability. I know the bill is bad, but hopefully someone else will fix it. Cowardice. I'm scared of Trump and his voters and need to go along to get along with my GOP colleagues. And moral wrong. I know the difference between right and wrong, and I actively chose wrong. Don't forget, I love my cushy job and all the perks that come with it. A job that is supposed to be serving the rest of us. Instead, we've allowed politicians to become demigods in this country. Basically, lifetime appointments. with free healthcare and the ability to make up their own raises. Facts over feelings, huh? Damn. Yeah, Trump and Elon killed those girls. Not my exact words, but close enough. Trump's NOAA cuts, pushed by Musk's Doge, slashed funding 30% and staff 17%, underestimating rainfall by 50%, and delaying alerts. This contributed to the floods, killing 24, including approximately 20 Camp Mystic girls. Facts over feelings. See, but those tax cuts though, they're choosing profits over people. Whoa, do you guys realize what it costs to fill the tank of a yacht the size of Fenway Park? Have some fucking empathy. As I just walked across Independence Avenue to vote on the one big beautiful bill, a male Democrat called me a motherfucker. When the left shows you who they are, and how much they hate women, believe them. Whoever that person is that called Nancy Mace a motherfucker, I owe a drink to. They called you a motherfucker because you voted for 17 million people to get kicked off their health insurance, not because you're a woman. Jesus, you're insufferable. ICE is currently rounding up innocent people and deporting them to El Salvador. They are going to schools, job sites, farms, everywhere. But when the right does it, I guess Nancy doesn't notice. Republic victim. Little miss, let me grab a shoulder sling after a handshake from a constituent? A victim? How very dare you, sir or madam? How very dare you? Breaking news, Republican Congressman Mark Green has resigned, eroding the GOP margin by 1 vote. The circumstances surrounding his resigning are currently unknown. What, he signed the made a bitch by billionaires bill and then decided to fuck off elsewhere? Yeah, that's not surprising. We're calling for a Florida boycott over the inhumane alligator Alcatraz detention sign. Cancel your family vacation and choose a different destination this summer. You wouldn't vacation in Dachau in 1935, so don't vacation in Florida in 2025. Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure no sane person would be going on vacation in the US of A anytime soon. Yeah, well, that was my trip plans out the window the second Trump got voted in. I am not going there anytime soon. It's actually already getting weirdly noticeable that less out of the country folks are coming here. Not to the wild degree, but it is noticeable. Or Canadian here, we literally have national ads that encourage Canadians not to vacation in the United States and to spend their time here in Canada. It's our national mission to make sure we get as few Canadians as possible to spend a dime in your country. Well, I mean, yeah, especially with all the shit America's trying to pull to Canada, MAGA really thought they were just gonna forgive and forget, because they were, and still are, threatening to annex them. Yeah, right. Elon Musk officially launched a new political party. Also known as, I was rejected from the Republican Party almost as much as I was rejected from the San Francisco furry community, so I'm gonna make my own club to cry to myself. By a factor of 2 to 1, you want a new political party, and you shall have it. When it comes to bankrupting our country with waste and graft, we live in a one-party system, not a democracy. Today, the America Party is formed to give you back your freedom. I'm wondering exactly what demographic Elon thinks he's appealing to. There certainly is room for a new party in the American political landscape, but who is it Elon Musk thinks he's tempting? MAGA has largely rejected him. Traditional conservatives find the guy odious. The left absolutely hates him. Are there really enough incel tech bros to populate an entire political movement? Yeah, I bet not. This is going to go down like Mike Pence's 2024 presidential run. This is very appealing to political consultants who will take his money, that's for sure. And if it splits the vote and leads to MAGA losing, why not? I don't doubt he's already hired a whole battalion of turd polishers. We must not allow this great tragedy to be used to grow government. Texas lawmaker deeply nervous that the public might want something done to prevent dozens of little girls from being killed again in the future? Oh wow, what a surprise! Unnecessary deaths because you get rid of funding for very integral infrastructure? How long will it take for MAGAs to realize that Trump is a bad idea? Never, realistically. It's a cult, with Fox News and many other social media heads trying to tell them constantly it isn't Trump's fault. They will never realize it. This is what they voted for, whether they like it or not. And like I say over and over again, the politician you vote for actually leads to something happening. I know some people think it's a team game, but there is consequence to your vote. Elections have consequences, but they will never understand that. I just signed an executive order to raise entrance fees for tourists, for foreign tourists while keeping prices low for Americans. Trust me, bitch, we ain't coming. What, you think me, a gay British guy reading stuff, especially the stuff I read now, is gonna come to your country, especially with the fact you just fucking raised your Gestapo budget by like a lot? Yeah, I'm not doing that. So, the goal is to deter people from visiting and spending money at the national parks? Seems like a genius idea. It is if your plan is to then argue that to make money you need to mine and exploit resources since the park isn't making enough money to support its maintenance. Trump thinks national parks are stupid and that it's dumb to not take the resources they contain. He literally said as much. See, why let like all the other species of varying flora and fauna thrive in a natural environment that's protected by us when we can turn it into coal mines and cut down all the trees and then hunt all the animals? Cause you know, why have the environment when we can have fucking Thneedville? I am convinced that this is his game plan. But such an ugly and short-sighted plan. US Senate candidate fighting the good fight. Also known as, we're probably about to see one of the most brain-dead takes on the internet, aren't we? Oh, yeah. Fake weather. Real damage? Hurricane Helene left me powerless for 16 days and caused $57,000 in damage. This isn't just climate change. It's cloud seeding, geoengineering, and manipulation. Oh, what? Do the Democrats still have a weather machine or whatever the fuck you're talking about? Cloud seeding is a thing, but I don't think it's physically possible to create hurricanes. I hate to break it to you, but you might need to realize that you might need to come to the conclusion that, using a fuck ton of fossil fuels and polluting our planet might have actual bad effects. If fake weather causes real tragedy, that's murder. Or, maybe the drilling and oil companies that are like polluting our planet and our complacency in not switching over to green fuels, which is causing the deaths of thousands, if not tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people a year. Is that not murder? But these non-existent democratic weather machines is murder? Because it's better to blame other people than to blame the fact that your policies are causing the deaths of people. Pray. Of course I gotta get the thoughts and prayers in. Prepare and question the narrative. Jesus Christ. Read the damn room, psycho. The death toll rises over 40. And the GOP is posting this? It's fine. They'll throw some half-assed thoughts and prayers bullshit at it later. They'll blame the deep state and Dems. Anyone who thinks these people will ever come to their senses is dreaming. They just go deeper and deeper and deeper into their safe space of conspiratorial delusion. Anything to distract from their culpability.